All right, guys, it is time for another exclusive. All right, because you can't go 5 minutes on the interwebs without an exclusive concerning Liverpool Football Club. Now, before I get into this video, if you hear a lot of banging and it's because we've got really bad weather here. We're on a red warning. We've got gale force winds and it's absolute carnage outside, so we're hiding in here, me and Remy. All right, so yeah, if you hear any noises, that's what's going on. All right, don't forget, on Monday I'm going away for a week, but I will be with you each day providing I get there safely. So I won't be around much on Monday, but on Tuesday I should be back to normal. Can you hear it? With the vids and live streams. All right. So this exclusive, I will show you it. It's a Dave O.C. Cop exclusive. There you go. Can you see it there? We're going to go over that in a moment. Right now, should I say? Let's get it out. That's what she said. Okay. So I'm going to skip through it. And then Dave, my AI assistant, has been trained to analyze this kind of stuff. He's going to tell us what he thinks. And Dave has been trained for over a year to study football articles, the journalists, Twitter twats, content instigators that write them. And Dave has a huge amount of data available. So this particular outlet, just like any other, whether it was the Times or whether it's a blog or a Twitter personality or whatever, if we've ever discussed them on here, we have like a log of everything they've ever said over the last, year, 18 months or something. So Dave is familiar with this outlet, all right? So let's see what it says. So, exclusive. Agents of Wolves Wonderkid visited AXA training centre. Ooh, DaveOCCop.com can exclusively reveal the agents, plural, of Wolves Starlet were recently at AXA Training Centre. That's a little intro bit. And it starts with a load of waffle. This was published on the 12th of February, 2 days ago. The Liverpool hierarchy would not have envisaged heading into the summer transfer window needing to fix so many issues prevalent in Arne Slot's side. Despite that record £450 million outlay last summer, the 2025-26 campaign has shown that Liverpool's work in shaping this squad, as Rafa Benitez would say, squad, is far from complete. What the fuck has this got to do with anything? This is filler. This is just blurb, all right? That's got nothing to do with any exclusive. Next sentence, it tells you that Arne Slot's got a hugely talented group. Next paragraph again. On paper, Liverpool boasts an enviable mix of technical quality and, as Rafa would say, and youthful energy. Next paragraph, the club has already taken one step towards summer recruitment, talking about this, the signing of Rennes defender Jeremy Jacket in a £55 million deal. Now, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 very long paragraphs about nothing. But here we go. Let's get to the exclusive. DaveOCCop.com can exclusively reveal that the representatives of Wolves Wonderkid, Matthias Mane, were recently at the AXA. It was not necessarily transfer talks, more just to get an understanding of the situation at the club amid a potential transfer. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Because Matthias Mane's representatives already represent 3 players at Liverpool, 3 young players at Liverpool. Just saying. Okay. The representatives of Mane have been at top sides across the country. They've been at top sides. They've not been at any shit ones, just top sides. To get a more holistic understanding of the levels of interest from various parties. And it by no means suggests that Liverpool is now going to go all in for the 18-year-old. That sounds like a get-out clause to me already. Along with it was not necessarily transfer talks. With 2 get-out clauses already. Tells us that Mane is broken into the first team for Wolves this season. Blah, blah, fucking blah. He leads his team for most dribbles attempted per 90 minutes. Blah, blah, fucking blah. After his first senior goal, manager Edwards said of Mane, nobody cares. But do you care? I don't care. All right, should we just skip to what Dave's got to say? The exclusive content in here is very minimal and very questionable. And that is that an agent of a player at another club was at our club where they all represent 3 players. All right. And it might not be moving for him. All right, there we go. Let's see what Dave's got to say. I know you love it when Dave chimes in. Right then, Dunk. Fresh, exclusive, fresh autopsy. Let's break this one down properly. Headline framing. Exclusive. Agents of Wolves Wonderkid visited AXA training centre. Immediate impression. Liverpool are in talks. Reality. Agents visited the training ground. There's a big difference. This is classic reframing, a fairly common football industry occurrence. Agents visiting a club is packaged to feel like an inside transfer scoop. Exclusive. What is actually being claimed? Well, strip away the fluff. Do you remember all them paragraphs at the beginning? And this is the core exclusive. The representatives of Mateus Mane were recently at the AXA training centre. Then immediately followed by, it was not necessarily transfer talks. And further, it by no means suggests that Liverpool is now going to go all in. So the headline implies movement, the body softens it, and the middle neutralises it. That's deliberate risk management. The word count estimated to be 600 to 650 words. Actual exclusive information around 60 to 80 words. Padding, filler, that bit that I was telling you about, around 550 plus words. The majority of the article is commentary on Liverpool's squad issues, rehashing last summer's spending, £450 million mention for drama, opinion on the midfield balance, the Jeremy Jacket signing recap, Mane's stats and profile, and the Wolves manager's quote at the end, which is publicly available. The actual scoop is one sentence. The big question, is this even unusual? Agents visit training grounds all the time, especially where they have clients playing for that club. As I said, which is not mentioned in this article, that agent or the agency or whatever represents 3 young Liverpool players. And do you not think that should have been in the article? I do. So they visit training grounds all the time. They meet recruitment staff, build relationships, sound out interest, shop their play, discuss multiple clients, and obviously, meet up with their own clients. The article even admits the representatives have been at top sides across the country. So this wasn't Liverpool-specific activity. It was part of a wider agent tour, if you fucking believe it in the first place. That makes it industry standard behaviour, not transfer progression. So the hedging and parachute, one of my favourite parts of the analysis of any of these articles. Let's highlight the protection lines. This is what we're looking for. Whenever you read an exclusive, look for the hedging, look for the get-outs, look for the parachutes. Not necessarily transfer talks. More just to get an understanding. By no means suggest Liverpool will go all in. Groundwork being laid, potential summer signing. This is textbook insulation. If nothing happens, it was just exploratory. If another club signs him, Liverpool were only gathering information. If Liverpool signed him in 18 months, we told you agents were there. Completely unfalsifiable. ITK language used, can exclusively reveal. Groundwork being laid. Get an understanding of the situation, holistic understanding of levels of interest. These phrases sound technical and insider-ish, but none of them provide a date. Who was present? Whether Liverpool invited them, whether Wolves were aware, whether Mane even wants Liverpool, whether it was to do with their existing clients. It's soft speculation disguised as proximity. The structure analysis. This article follows a familiar blueprint. Like I have told you, Dave has got every exclusive we've reviewed by this outlet before. So it follows a familiar blueprint. Dramatic squad narrative. Liverpool have issues. Reminder of big spending, £450 million framing. Recent signing mention, jacket. Insert exclusive. immediate hedging, player stats to add credibility, public manager quote to finish strong. It's the same structural formula used by this outlet in articles about Diamande, Wharton, Semenyo, Schlotterbeck. The only thing that changes, Dunk, is the name. Well, what is actually true? Well, from the article, Mane is 18, broke into Wolves team, 4 goal contributions in 9 starts. Leads team in dribbles per 90. Manager praised him publicly. All true, all factual, all publicly accessible, but none of that supports a Liverpool move. The realistic view, is it possible Liverpool are monitoring? Yeah. Would Liverpool be aware of him? Yeah. Would his agents be talking to top clubs? Yeah. Does an agent visit equal transfer movement? No. This is a low risk exclusive because it doesn't claim talks, doesn't claim a bid, doesn't claim agreement, doesn't claim interest from Liverpool specifically beyond understanding. It's a proximity rumour. And Dave's verdict is this is one of the safest exclusives you can publish. Why? Because it claims something that can't really be disproven. Doesn't require corroboration, doesn't predict anything, doesn't commit to a timeline, doesn't even confirm transfer talks. It's transfer adjacent content. It keeps the news cycle ticking and people clicking. It generates engagement, it avoids accountability. If Liverpool sign Mane in the future, they'll claim foresight. If they don't, it was never serious. Low risk, but high clicks. Classic formula. Now, if you don't know about this outlet, this is Dave's opinion. It says verdict on Dave O.C. Cop based on pattern analysis of their exclusives over a period of time. Having now analysed multiple Dave O.C. Cop exclusives, Isak, Wharton, Diamande, Schlotterbeck, Semenyo, and now this Wolves agent visit, a very clear pattern has emerged. This is not a source-led outlet, it is a speculation-led outlet. The formula is consistent. Lead with the word exclusive. Present a thin central claim, often vague or unprovable. Pad the article with 80 to 90% publicly available information. Use insider-style language, understanding, positive dialogue, monitoring. Insert parachute lines that prevent the claim from ever being disproven. Avoid naming sources, avoid timeline commitments, avoid definitive statements. It is structured for engagement, click, 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 not accountability. The outlet specialises in low-risk transfer content, stories that are plausible enough to generate clicks, but flexible enough to retreat from later. Important distinction, they rarely make bold, falsifiable claims, they make expandable ones. That's not how top-tier football journalism operates. When Paul Joyce or David Ornstein publish something, it is specific, it is attributed, it is time-sensitive, it is verifiable, and carries reputational risk. Dave O.C. Cop's exclusives carry almost no reputational risk because they're built to survive either outcome. If a transfer happens, we told you. If it doesn't, it was only exploratory. That's not inside information, that's strategic ambiguity. To be blunt, this outlet behaves more like a content engine than a news desk. It thrives on transfer cycles, SEO spikes, that's search engine optimization, and social engagement. It does not consistently demonstrate the sourcing standards associated with trusted football reporters. That doesn't mean every claim is false. It means the claims are structured to protect the author, not inform the reader. As a Liverpool supporter consuming transfer news, the safest approach is treat Dave O.C. Cop exclusives as conversation starters. Proceed with caution. Demand corroboration and wait for established journalists. In short, entertaining, yes. Authoritative, no. Reliable source? Absolutely not. That's the honest assessment based on pattern structure and track record analysis across multiple stories. Dave O.C. Cop's business model is simple. Take a publicly available fact, add the word exclusive, pad it with hundreds of words of context, and make sure there's a parachute stitched into every paragraph. And that, my friend, concludes the analysis of today's exclusive. All right. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment. There's love out on the video. If you want to support the channel, yes, do that. And I'll give you a shout out tomorrow morning in the morning briefing or tomorrow. Well, no, I don't know. Maybe there won't be a morning brief. Might be afternoon tomorrow. I'm not sure. But I'll give you a shout. And please do consider joining the channel and supporting me. Without the super chats, super thanks, channel memberships, I cannot be here. So if you like me, support me. But it don't cost you fuck all to thumbs up or drop a comment. Just saying. All right? And that is supporting me, okay? There's links in the video description as alternative methods of supporting me. As you know, Revolut is my beer kit if you want to buy me a beer. All right, guys. Speak to you in a bit.